Okay, so my first job as a motivational speaker, you could look at it as a job that was paid or as a job that wasn't paid. And I can remember very well the first time I gave a speech in front of a group of about 425 people where I wasn't being paid. And the speech was to last about 3 or 4 minutes, and it did have to do with real estate as a subject. And the audience was 425 real estate agents, owners, operators of real estate offices. So it was really, I was speaking to my peers and my colleagues. And I was a little bit shaky, a little bit nervous, but I used humor to break it up. So that one I was asked just simply because I was one of the top agents in the company. I was asked to stand up and say a few words. We've all had to make speeches and sort of be motivational, exciting when you receive awards. I remember in 1995, before I was teaching or speaking on any basis at all, being awarded a big award in our community, which was the Realtor of the Year award. And I stood in front of probably 300-400 people, a little shaky, a little nervous, a little emotional about having received this award, and actually delivered a relatively smooth speech off the cuff without notes about my gratefulness for having been given the award, the people I wanted to thank, and what I had done in terms of actually having received that award. And it came off well. I'd say the first real job I got was actually teaching at a local junior college on real estate subjects called Real Estate Principles. And I immediately tried to turn that into a little bit of a motivational class. And a little bit was not appropriate, meaning it didn't stick to the material, but for the most part it really won the students over, and I was able to learn quite a bit from it. So if I go back, I had different jobs. Now if I look at my speaking on a national level, that job I spoke about earlier today in Toronto was my first paid position in terms of being a national speaker, and I got paid $500 for that one day, and I got my expenses paid for, and there was a little bit of a bonus that came later on down the line, but I remember it very well. And most of the work that you get in your very first time comes from having someone else seen you that liked what they saw and are willing to pass your name along to somebody who might pay you. So.